Hey everybody, welcome back to another Diecast review. Today we are taking a look at Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s MLB All-Star Games / World Series diecast from 2001 to 2004. Kind of a fun series of cars that were run. He did run one in 2005, however, he did end up winning the race, so that's a raced version, kind of goes on a whole different place. But nonetheless, some cool cars. He actually won in at least one of these cars, almost won in the second one, but we'll get into that here in just a minute. So let's go ahead and just start it right off. We'll slide these all out of the way and we'll get to the boxes, and then I'll tell you which ones from what year and which ones are my favorite and all that fun jazz. So the good news is they made a bunch of them each year. They made 6,000. Let's see here. Let's start here. 2001, they made 5,996, which is also the one he won in. Paint scheme wise, this is not the raced version. 2002, this is the elite box from that year. They made 6,996, but no raced version, so kind of that. And then box clamshell style, everything. 2003 is right here. That's one of 5,544. And again, still the clamshell box. And actually the rarest one is probably, and I think it's this one because I don't see it very often, the 2004, one of 2,888. And this one ran at Charlotte because this was the World Series, not the All-Star Game. I remember this was the Charlotte race that Kane ran the Mopar scheme, Dale Earnhardt Jr. ran this scheme. That one just sticks in my memory. It's a cool looking car, but we'll get into it. So let's go ahead and jump in nice and close, lower the tripod, and get right to it. 2001, how we begin. This is the car that is very famous in terms of paint scheme for that race in 2001. And if anyone doesn't remember the 2001 Pepsi 400, Alan Bestwick's call, lessons learned by his father from going from 6th to 1st and score the victory. Just an iconic moment in NASCAR. Truly, 2001 was one of the most probably memorable seasons. There's so many obviously tragic moments. There's also very memorable moments with Harvick's first win, Junior winning this race, 2001 after 9/11, Junior winning at Dover. Just all sorts of different things that took place in 2001. Heck, even the season finale at Homestead, Bill Elliott getting back to victory lane. I think it was in 2001. Yeah, it was. In 2001, Bill Elliott getting back to victory lane, breaking that long winless drought. Just so much happened. And I did not watch that season. I really wish I was just a little older and I would have been able to really witness this season. Because this was just, I mean, I go back and watch this and it was like, man, that season, I see why NASCAR was blowing up. It was just compelling every week. We'll get that back maybe. We'll talk about it later. But anyway, but yeah, so this car is the All-Star Game. This was in Seattle. And so you see you got the All-Star Game. We got Budweiser. It's a white front. You got the little baseball laces there all the way down the side. Obviously, we've got the picture here, Snap-on, Budweiser, the Outlaw, we've got all that here. This is on the right side, all marked up with donut marks on the raced version. Go around to this side. We got the red number 8. We got the guy, instead of a pitcher, he's running, or it's a batter running. There you see number 8 with the laces again, blank deck lid there. We got Budweiser, official beer, MLB on Fox. And then, obviously, like I said, laces all the way around, Budweiser All-Star Game. Now, the elites of this era are pretty cool. Still get braces and tethers and everything there. It does have the, let's see if these roof flaps pop open. The heck, they should pop open. They're sticky. There we go. So there's the roof flap popping open with tethers, which in 2001 was only on the elites. And then if we go ahead and look right under the hood here real quick, we do have the engine detail there under the hood for this car. So very, very detailed car. Got to make sure the base goes down the right way. But very detailed. Let's actually get in there a little closer. Let's get nice and close. There's all that wonderful engine detail. So if you wonder why people go back and collect these older cars instead of the new ones, look at this detail. Let's go underneath. Look at this. Plate here. We got the functioning... No rear suspension function, but we have this here. We got the little stickers on the tire. Just a lot of different features that really made these elites worth it. But yeah, the white is a little more of a... Not as polished. It's a metallic white, but it's not quite as shiny, I guess is the word to put it. It's almost like a frosted metallic white. But yeah, overall, it's obviously, like I said, memorable paint scheme. The red and white always looks good on the Budweiser cars. That's why the Elvis car was so popular in 2007. Let's go to 2002. This is a race that I believe trash littered the track because I think there was a controversy. I want to say Greg Biffle ended up winning this race, maybe. No, that was 2003, maybe. I think Michael Waltrip may have won this one. But yeah, it was a very contested race all the way through with the DEI cars. This one is a metallic red all around. Looks very sharp. This is obviously the All-Star Game. Wonder where it was. Does it say anywhere on here? I'm going to look here. All-Star Game. We got Budweiser. We got our number 8. Budweiser All-Star Game. No, it doesn't say where the All-Star Game was in 2002. The colors make me think it's in Milwaukee. Those look like the Brewer colors. But if any of you baseball fans out there remember 2002 All-Star Game, let me know. But yeah, we got Budweiser. We got all the sponsors. We got number 8 again. Same exact chassis as the 2001. So the details are the same as far as the, the deck lid and trunk and engine detail does get a little better because you can see we got some colored wires. So instead of using just silver and black and gray, they use orange and blue, and there's a little orange piece painted down there. Like from a distance, the actual detail itself is about the same. They just simply changed basically what the coloring of it is, and it looks much better in my opinion. So great engine detail. These Elites always had great detail. I love Gen 4 Elites, man. They're some of my favorite cars. But yeah, so the number 8 there, probably, I'm not gonna lie, this might be my least favorite of the bunch. But that's for good reason, because if we go down the list, we're going to move on to 2003. We go to the Chicago All-Star Game, and this was for the White Sox, I would imagine, because of the color of black and white instead of blue with the Cubs. But this, I assume, was at the Chicago White Sox Stadium. We got our number 8. We got metallic red all down the side. Then we got a white with pinstripe across the top. The red number 8 on a white background. I mean, seriously, that's probably one of the best looks on a Budweiser car is the red and white. Kane ran it just once with the 9 car, and I loved it. It was on the Life Lock car, but I've always thought the Budweiser white with a red emblems and logos looks really good. Very similar, though, to the 2001, where you have the pitcher on one side, batter on this side. We got the baseball, the DEI 3 lines there. And like I said, then you go to the front, you got this nice bright white valence on the bottom, metallic red right above that. This is, of course, the newer style Monte Carlo chassis, so pop this open. That's the new style engine and detail like that. I say new style. It's very similar still, but it does have the newer style headlights and newer shape of the body. I really like this generation of the Monte Carlo as well. But like I said, 2003 Chicago All-Star, Chicago All-Star Game. We got Bud, MLB on Fox. And then we got that metallic red, which, like I said, the metallic red looks very nice. The red and white, just a good combination between these two. I think these really are a good combo. However, I can't put it at number 1 in terms of color or those types of things, because for me, my personal favorite is going to be 2004. So let's go ahead and jump to that one. This one is the World Series car, ran at Charlotte. It is a bright white with a bright blue E there. We got the World Series on Fox, I believe, again, because I think they always had the World Series at that point. All white front end. You can see the laces, these are baseball laces. Baseball laces kicking up on each side. Budweiser World Series for 04. There's our number 8. It's got a little bit of a brighter red. It's the same red that they always ran. They just, with the white added in, that Budweiser looked good. Red on white, man, always look good. We got the MLB trophy there. Obviously, like I said, we got that bright blue E for DEI. And then we got World Series from 2004. And then we got Game Time and Budweiser on the back here. And same thing up on this side as well. But yeah, this paint scheme, like I said, ran at Charlotte in the fall race. This was a race he ran pretty well, but it was the year that Kane ran the Mopar car and just literally was obliterating the field. It was a 1-car race and just another heartbreak. But Kane returns this year, so I'm excited. But anyway, this is my favorite of the bunch. I really like this paint scheme. I think this one looks awesome. If I didn't have a massive already existing car collection, this would probably have just gone on the shelf. I really like the way this one looks. I think it's really cool. Just a handful of those really cool cars. But anyway, guys, that is really all there is to show on these 4. For sure, 3 of them will end up on eBay. Not sure about this one just yet. This one I like so much. We'll see. We'll see where this ends up. But the other 3 are going to be on eBay for next week's auction, so I hope you guys are enjoying those as I continue to clean out and lower down the car count so I have some room to function in my apartment. But anyway, guys, I've appreciated all the views over the years and obviously all the support through the eBay page and website. So if you're looking for any cars, you can check them out, rasdiecast.com. That's where all the raced versions are. We're working on putting something together so I can offer you guys some more options and more paint schemes, but we'll get there at a later date. So other than that, guys, thanks for tuning in. This has been Race Craze. We'll see you in the next one.